Okay, so for today, we're going to talk about Millionaires Tax. So the first part, let's have Eugene read it. And then the second part, let's have Iris read it.
Okay. Times are hard for many people. Prices are rising around the world. The COVID-19 pandemic and Ukraine war have pushed up food and energy bills. In some countries, the price of energy has tripled. In other countries, food is 20% more expensive than a year ago. A group of wealthy business leaders who own multi-billion-dollar companies has asked their government to tax them more. The leaders met at a meeting for global leaders in Davos, Switzerland.
A group of multimillionaires and billionaires actually protested in the streets. They called for government to increase taxes for people like them. They marched in the street with left-wing activities. The protesters wanted fair tax systems. The World Economic Forum has been held in Davos, Switzerland since 1971. The group of wealthy business people called themselves the patriotic millionaires.
Okay. Millionaires.
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 No naries. Millionaires.
Millionaires.
There's no naries. Millionaires. Nares.
Naries.
Not naries. Nares.
Naries.
Millionaires.
Millionaires.
See, you say naries. Nares. It's one syllable. Nares.
Nares.
Yeah, it's not naries. Yeah, so you're saying it 3 syllables, but it's millionaires. Okay.
Millionaires.
Okay, great. So do you think rich people should pay much higher taxes? Why or why not? Chopper.
Yes, I think rich people should pay much higher taxes. But I think it depends on which countries. Like Taiwan, I think rich people in Taiwan should pay much higher taxes. Because I think I think it's don't have healthy tax regimes in Taiwan.
Okay, interesting. What about you, Iris? What do you think?
Yes, I agree that rich people should pay much higher taxes. I hope tax system could be more fair to reduce stress of low salary people. Yeah, such as the government can provide more benefit policies to low income people. Yeah.
Okay, great. Eugene, what do you think?
I think rich people should pay much higher taxes, and I'm not good at anything about economic, but I'm not rich too, so I think if they got many salaries, like they are billionaires or millionaires, they should pay more to government than the financial balance may, just not to not in balance.
To not what?
I think if they can give more money to government, and maybe people who are poor can give less to government. So it's helpful for financial balance in a country.
Okay, great. So the next question here is, what are food prices like in your country, Chopper?
I think food prices are not cheap in our country. Like Japanese ramen. Taiwanese love to eat ramen, but many Taiwanese stores sell about for 200 to 300 Taiwan dollars, but in Japan it may be around 200 Taiwan dollars. Yes, so I think food prices are not cheap in Taiwan.
Okay, so are you comparing it to are you comparing it to a couple years ago, or what are you comparing to?
It's okay, it's like our from my experience, I remembered eggs prices in my children. I bought an egg in convenience store. May cost me $5 5 Taiwan dollars, but it's now a egg cost me 10 no 10 12 12 12 Taiwan dollars.
12 Taiwan dollars.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe 12 Taiwan dollars.
Okay. 12 Taiwan dollars. Let's compare. All right, can you compare it to other places? Is there other places you compare it to?
Maybe like a bowl of noodles price.
Bowl of noodles.
Of noodles. Yeah.
Okay. So the next question here is, should wealthy people pay more taxes? And so what about if it's not in Taiwan, just other countries in general? Yuchi.
Yeah, I think wealthy people should pay more tax because I think there are many type of tax, and if government don't make wealthy people pay more tax, and I think they will I think they will have more I think they may get more money, and the economic in that countries may just be messy because wealthy people just get too wealthier, and poor people may get more poor.
Okay. Iris, what do you think? Do you agree with Eugene or you disagree? Why?
Yes, I agree with Eugene, and I think my country's tax policy is not strict, and wealthy people have many ways to avoid taxes. Yeah, because as I know, many wealthy people their bank, like Switzerland bank, these professional banker will teach them how to avoid tax. They will reject some company in free tax countries. Yeah, so so I think the government should be adjust the policies.
We should adjust the policies.
Yes.
Okay. Why do you think of the millionaires who want to pay more tax? Why do you think, or why do you think they want to, and what do you think of them, Chopper?
Actually, I have no idea. Like there could have there could be many reasons for this. Maybe they really have too much money to spend. They can't cost all, or they think their children are not loyal, so they would rather donate to their to the government. Because there are also really cases that I come into contact with at my work.
Okay.
Yeah, some wealthy people want to spend their own money. Yeah, because they don't want to get their children so I think they may have the same reason.
Okay. Iris, what do you think of what Chopper has said?
Yeah, maybe some wealthy people have the idea like Bill Gates sponsored, he donate all property for charities, but I think he just hope his life more meaningful. Yeah. And perhaps but I think most people agree the gap between rich and poor has grown into unhealthy vicious cycle. Maybe they have maybe wealthy people, they are considering deeper problem in economy, I guess.
Okay. So how hard is life for you? Is life getting harder or easier for you now compared to a year before? What things do you not buy if you have little or not, you don't really have a lot of money? Eugene.
I think my life is getting maybe a little easier for me now compared to 1 year ago, because 1 year ago I barely do not have any money in my bank, and now I save many money now, so I can just buy some new stuff if I want. But actually I don't really buy shopping, I have said. So if I only have little money, I do not buy maybe drinks, because now I don't buy something new. I don't buy new clothes usually. So I drink a lot of drinks. So if I have, beverages. So if I only have little money, I may save the money from drinks in my daily life. Just drink water.
Okay, Iris, what about you?
My life is getting easier compared to 1 year ago. Yeah, because I lived in Taipei a few years ago, and now I moved to Taichung with my family. When I was in Taipei, the living expense was unbearable, yeah, such as I need to pay apartment rental, transportations, board cost me more than 40,000 every month. Sorry, yeah, because my apartment rental is expensive. So now I just need to pay transportation going to Taipei. And yeah, and if I have little money, I will stop social activities. Yeah. And because I going to restaurant with my friend, I always pay a lot of money.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Thanks for sharing. Chopper, what about you?
Actually, I think life is getting harder for me compared to 1 year ago, because some asset prices fell, such as stocks, funds, currency prices, like Japanese dollars. So I'm upset for it. If I have little money, I don't buy coffee in my first thing because I bought coffee in the morning every day. A cup of coffee may cost 50 to 100 Taiwan dollars. In a convenience store or Starbucks. So I don't buy coffee. I can save $2,000 each month. Yeah, so I have little money. I don't buy coffee in my first.
Okay, great. So thank you guys for sharing. I hope that it will get easier for you for sure. Okay, so for the role play today, we're going to talk about what you think is the worst thing to increase in price. So we have bread, internet, and electricity. Okay, so bread, I'm going to give Eugene, internet to Iris, and electricity to Chopper. Okay, let's take a 2-minute break, come back at 9:35, okay? Great. Okay.